I liked kind of what they did with the new generation. I don't want to sound like a hater, but when Baby came on, it was like when who's ever controlling the aux at the party, like someone calls their phone and the music stops and the party stops. The vibe drastically changed.
It was
weird.
I don't think,
and it's not a Baby thing. It just was placed oddly.
Yeah, and I'm not sure if they should have went with that record.
Yeah. I like that they were doing. I think Baby should be there as far as representing the new generation. Love that. It just was weird.
He did a freestyle.
It was weird.
Yeah,
but that's like his second highest stream song.
It went from Swizz and the Locks, We Gon' Make It to freestyle.
Yeah, see, that's what I think. It's just a drastically different energy.
Well, they probably couldn't get anyone in that gap that was available and free, so it kind of just had to go from the '90s to Baby.
I was gonna say that's a very.
But then, Nelly they put before, so I guess they weren't necessarily going in order per se. Yeah, just kind of.
They skipped a legendary gap there, yeah. Because that's like...
No, it jumped. They definitely jumped a few years. They hit the fast forward button. And we understand that they can't get everything. And, it was only a certain amount of time slot that they had to fill. I thought that they maximized the slot that they had.
It was cut. It was 23 minutes, and it got cut down to 14. Will Smith was supposed to do.
Wow.
Oh,
that's fire.
That'd been dope.
Yeah.
Will Smith and Jazzy Jeff.
They did a great job. That was
phenomenal.
And you can tell that the people that was there in the audience, they didn't know who was coming out because it was different sets. So it was like they kept turning around, moving like, oh shit, like that was dope. They did a phenomenal job with that, because when we heard that they were doing it, I was like, oh man, they might butcher this. Yeah, they might fuck this one up. This is the Grammys. Like, they don't really care about hip hop. You know how we feel about the Grammys and hip hop. But they definitely got that right. Questlove did an amazing job. So shout out to him.
Once I heard Quest was behind it, I was like, thank God, because we know his love for hip hop, and if he didn't think he could fully deliver, Quest would have been like,
I'm not doing Soul was hard.
It's crazy.
That was dope. Like, I was happy to see De La Soul. Khaled came up to the stage with his lighter lit. Like, it was just, but I understand it, because it's kind of like
Khaled looked a little Lil Mama-ish. I think Khaled should have sat his ass down for that. But you know
what it is though, because I know from watching it, I wasn't expecting to see De La Soul. So I know Khaled probably was like, oh, this is crazy. Like, y'all got De La Soul to come out and do this shit? So I understand, like, I get it. But it was dope to see. Taylor Swift was like really happy to see everybody. I don't think she sat down at any performance.
That's her sauce at award
She's a dancer,
shows,
man. She's a free spirit.
No, she's definitely one of those that she's gonna dance. She's gonna have a ball. She doesn't give a fuck.
She's just living her life.
That's
like, she's such a free spirit.
She's such a free spirit, such a sweet, just generous, just a sweet person, man. You can
Why
tell
white girls get to be free spirits and black girls gotta be hoes?
I've never equated those two things.
Yeah, I didn't make that.
And who's to say Taylor Swift is not a hoe?
Yeah,
why can't she be a hoe?
Maybe she just hoe differently. Yeah.
All her albums are based on her relationships.
Slut.
I mean, her hoeing could be under NDAs. We don't know.
See the Lori Harvey of white women?
All right.
I'm not gonna go that far, Julian.
That's a wild comparison.
But further off, just keep it on the.
Ariana Grande is the Lori Harvey of white women.
Nah, Ariana's what's she now? Asian, black. Where'd she go to?
She's a free spirit.
Did she go to?
Nah, she always changes it. It's like an annual thing.
I can't disrespect her because I have her ponytail in right now, but yeah.
Why is it
That's her hair?
That's not.
So yeah, you can't disrespect her because you have
Ariana
similar
Grande's hair.
That's her.
The one you stole from the Chinese beauty supply was an Ariana Grande.
It had Ariana Grande on the pack.
Yeah. Her airbrushed ass things.
Yo, so that's what's going, because I haven't been in a beauty supply store in a while. That's what's happening now. Like, they have celebrity hair.
They have to.
It was a joke. Ariana Grande is known for a very high ponytail.
Oh, okay. My Little Pony, like the horse. I get it.
You just called Demaris a pony?
No, I didn't. I said like My Little Pony.
Oh my God.
I didn't say.
I'm a short stallion, so I'd be a pony.
Short
You're like a
stallion.
donkey.
Yeah, short stallion. Pony. You just call me a fucking donkey?
That would be a short stallion. Like, if we just being,
it's just funny coming from someone that actually looks like a donkey.
No, I ride them. Wait.
Yo.
Right.
Wait.
I mean, do what you know.
Not.
However you sleep at night is how you sleep
I
at night,
love
my
Maul's
brother.
inclusivity. No.
Yeah, I mean, I just,
I just pictured Eddin jumping on the bull.
Don't picture me doing anything.
Ass crack.
Don't pick that and do
Before we get to the end of the Grammys, was there anything else notable that we need to talk about? Winners, I don't particularly care.
Do you guys want to do the Chris Brown, Robert Glasper?
Yeah, let's talk about that real quick. So Chris Brown lost. It was the best R&B album.
Yes.
So he lost the category of best R&B album, and Robert Glasper won. Robert Glasper is who we know is super, super talented, amazing. Had a great project that he put out.
Black Radio 3.
Yeah, right. And then Chris Brown went to social media and he said, "Who?"
He said, "Who the fuck?"
He said, y'all. He screenshotted the category and the winner. He screenshotted Robert Glasper's profile and said, "Y'all playing," with a bunch of laughing emojis, and said, "Who the fuck is this?" And then he says, "I'm gonna keep kicking y'all ass respectfully." And then he said it again, "Who the fuck is Robert Glasper?" And then said, "I got to get my skills up. I'm gonna start playing the harmonica."
Do we think that Chris Brown really doesn't know who Robert Glasper is?
Chris Brown knows who Robert Glasper is.
I feel that he does too.
He definitely knows who Robert Glasper is.
Now, whether or not he feels Robert Glasper should have won Best R&B Album is something different. Chris Brown
He had
did
to
have a
beat
good
Lucky
album.
Day too, though. I don't know why he thought
That category
that
was,
he got the silver medal. Like I don't know why he thought that.
Yeah, it was that category was was tough. There was a lot of good albums that we liked.
And I wouldn't. I mean, if Chris won, I wouldn't have been like, he doesn't deserve it.
I would have.
You think?
Yes.
You don't think Chris Brown would
It was
deserve
one of his better projects, and I've been very
Robert-
critical of his discography.
Robert and Lucky both deserve that over him. I'm not knocking Chris
Okay.
and what he
I
accomplished.
said on this podcast, Black Radio 3 should win.
Yeah,
Yeah,
exactly.
Robert.
My second favorite R&B
and I
album
just
of the
feel
year.
like it's
Best
really
album.
disrespectful because that album is really, really good music. And I feel like the way that you handle things just shows a lot about like your character.
I agree.
You didn't have to come out and say that. That was quality music. It was good. It wasn't like it
Yeah,
was some bullshit.
that was
Oh
my-
no, it was corny. It was corny.
That
as
was
fuck
my
what he's
only
doing.
problem.
you
That
know
was
what
my
I'm
only
saying?
problem with what Chris Brown did. It was like you could feel like he could say that in the crib with the homies.
Yeah.
Like who? What
Yeah.
the fuck? Like
And I'd laugh with him.
yeah,
It would have been
it's like
funny,
yeah,
but
dog.
it's-
Like he definitely, we express how we feel. Like yeah, he shouldn't have won that.
Mm.
But to publicly, go on social media and put that out there, it just paints it paints a bad picture, as if Chris Brown doesn't already have a bad picture painted about him.
Yeah.
It's just like,
Pretty bad photo.
so is that what we're gonna do? Like when we don't win, it's like, yo, who the fuck is this? Or it's like, you got to be gracious even in defeat. And it's not even, to me, being nominated and just being recognized as having one of the better projects of the year or best projects of the year. To me, that's what it's about. It's like, yo, that's just dope that y'all recognized my album, my project as being one of the best of the year. Now, of course, winning is like what you would want to do. You want to get the Grammy or whatever. But you don't go on social media and just shit on another artist. And that's why I really loved what was it Harry Styles or somebody that when their acceptance speech said, as artists, we don't sit in the studio, we don't sit here and create things and with this in mind. We're just creating from love and passion. Maybe it was Bad Bunny that said that. Bad Bunny that said that, right?
Yeah.
And that
I
was
didn't have the subtitles on.
that was
He said
Bad
it in
Bunny speaks
English.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, it was like broken
That
English.
was, I mean, Rory, that was good. I
You
laughed.
fuck.
But to his
I
point,
thought my mic was muted. I'm sorry.
it was no, it's we can hear you.
It says, baseball very good to me.
It's
That's I don't know who that is.
to his
See?
point,
It's Sammy Sosa.
to Bad Bunny's point, that's what it's about. Like, yes, Chris Brown had a dope album, but because you didn't win, that means shit on another artist that created a good piece of art. Like,
No.
I just didn't like that. I just, and Robert Glasper is, Chris Brown knows who Robert Glasper is.
Of course he does.
Robert Glasper is one of the more talented artists that we have in our culture. And he had a great project. Like you said, you picked that album to win.
Fucking favorite album of the year.
Really, really dope project. So, that was just a
I
little...
hope it leads to Chris Brown and Robert Glasper doing a song
Yeah,
together.
that would be fire. And to me, that's how we should start. Like, oh, where he won? Like, if Chris Brown would have said, oh, I got to work with dude, like, don't really know who he is, but he won, we're going to do a project together. We're going to do a couple records together. To me, that's how you do it. But you don't shit on who the fuck is this? Oh, I got to play harmonica. I got to get my skills up. Like, Chris
And
Brown, you're talented.
It's just very entitled to me.
Also, Chris
It's
Brown will
very
probably do the
entitled.
drums.
He sent him an apology.
Did he?
Want me to read it?
Yeah, sure.
And this is corny of Chris. He sends him the apology, screenshots it, posts that on his own story, and then does like the shrug emoji, praying hands in a heart.
Oh, Macklemore definitely texted him like, "Yo, I got you, bro. I know what to do. I know what to do with this
I know how to
situation."
get
So
you out
he
of this.
said, "Congratulations, my brother. I would like to apologize if you took offense to my reaction at the Grammys.
He
you
did.
You were not my intended target. He was. And I know I came off really rude and mean. You
Yeah.
did. After my research, I
Who
actually
was the
think
intended target?
Yeah, he called him by name.
Yeah,
multiple times.
Like 3 different.
You pulled up his bio.
He said, "After doing my research, I actually think you're amazing." That's and then
he worked on this little album, Miseducation of Lauryn Hill.
In all caps, he said, "The organization isn't doing us blacks our due diligence. You and I should never be in the same category." What? Okay, let me finish this. 2 totally different vibes and genres. They're not. So from one black man to another, congratulations. Hope you are able to feed your family for life. God bless you, my G.
That is so fucking condescending.
And that might have been worse than.
That's worse than
what he said in the beginning.
It felt worse. It definitely felt worse.
No worry, Ma.
Hey, you freeloader. Hope you enjoyed that clip that you got for free.
You munch. You just got a free clip from New Rory and Maul's Patreon.
Yeah. Now go to patreon.com/New Rory and Maul and go pay for that shit to get more bonus content and other things.
We talking crazy on there.
Piece of shit.
Crazy.